and welcome to the What Things Say TV and Film podcast, everybody. This is the weekly news in film.
Weekly news.
I'm not joining
in
in this time. We're not making this a thing.
Yeah, no, it's already a
thing.
It's the news from the June 23rd till 29th.
Hey.
I am Tyler Sorbella. I am the host of this podcast. Let's go around.
This is a beautiful man.
Me, am I next?
Sure.
My name's Declan Kindness.
I'm Tannen Mills.
I'm also Tannen Mills.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus.
I'm Patrick Levin.
I'm Justin.
I'm James Bailey.
And I'm James
And I'm
Mills.
Tannen Mills.
There are 12 of us.
This is
week.
jackass.
Alright, so we'll jump right in. The first movie news story of the week was the new Oat Studio short film, Firebase,
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Neil
which
Blomp
we just watched.
He is so good.
He's a big kid.
He makes
I
some.
liked it.
I loved it a
I don't
lot
know what was
actually.
happening.
What do you mean? Okay, so
What happened?
okay,
Some of the story.
so basically there was the beginning where the guy's like he fights the alien and then you don't know what's happening at that point and then he goes to the base and then can somebody do the beginning?
Well no, it's because it's like they
A
get.
guy turns into a god because of grief, and then he starts bending matter at his
Yeah.
own will.
So basically,
Yeah.
the aliens that you're referring to are actually his like hellspawn demon things.
It's like
Oh, so it's not.
They're his
No.
vision of what like a demon would look like, I guess, because you can control matter and shit like that.
Right.
yeah, basically Vietnam, they kill a dude's family and then he gets really sad and turns into a god.
Pretty
and
much.
the river god, and then
It's like the end of the Luke Cage season fight, where Luke
What?
Cage is the river god, and
like
Fuckboy in the
What the hell is
What
this?
you-
You
what
know,
are you
I was,
about?
I was just gonna let you go
you're
off
on
on
a
that tangent.
totally
That's
null
that's
planet. I don't
totally
even
does not make
listen,
sense.
Listen,
Hear me out.
No.
Anyway,
That-
so what's everyone's overall opinion?
Yeah,
on it?
what are our
'Cause
thoughts?
personally,
So
I
much
love Neil Blomkamp
Expository
stuff.
dialogue.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's the thing with both of these. It's like they try and keep things secret from you, and then there's just
And-
like 2 minutes of exposition. at the end,
Yeah,
and
they've
then
done that both times.
Yeah.
It's
Too
just
much
sort of
exposition.
irritating.
Yeah,
drop
it
off-
was. I thought they were just gonna, give small clues, and then but then all of a sudden that CIA guy starts talking to him, and just tells him everything
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes.
Very much like the first one. They start talking about a lot of different things, and
Well,
then just
obviously-
end it at the end of the
Obviously, because it's only the first volume, there'll be
Yeah.
more. But like even then, they just probably went into too much detail. I think.
I enjoyed it more than the.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it
same.
more than the first
Yeah.
one.
I actually
I like the
preferred
first one. Yeah,
Yeah.
same here. I don't mind
I
the
like the first one.
Yeah, I don't mind a lot of exposition though. Like as long as it's entertaining. I was watching it. I was thoroughly entertained while I was listening to it because I don't mind the whole setup.
Well, yeah. It didn't like make me hate it or anything. It just feels like they could have left a
Done
lot of
something
that out,
else.
and it still got the exact same thing across without showing us everything,
Yeah, fair
You
enough.
mean telling us?
telling us everything. Yeah.
Show don't
Yeah.
tell, baby.
Shit.
And that's everything everyone has to say on that.
I think the cooking show one's the best, actually.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
it's so
even-
funny.
I didn't even watch that.
I watched
From
it.
the moment you see the chainsaw, you're like, alright, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I was like,
knew something bad was going to happen.
I love how they get a block of cheese or whatever it was.
He's
It's just like, out of
trying
all
to cut-
things, and he's just trying to cut
through
it.
it.
Yeah, it's
just
like there's nothing happening. It's like a cabbage or something. I don't know. It's just weird, but it was funny though. Yeah.
It's interesting hearing that without having
No
watched it.
context
I don't know
at
what
all.
that means.
Yeah.
Well, next story is continuing from the story from last week, where Ron Howard was rumored to take over the Han Solo film, and literally the day after we recorded, they announced that he is
Yeah.
taking over the
A
Han
convenient
Solo
timing.
movie.
Yeah. Not that he has much to do at this
No.
point.
He's still, what have they done? Finished shooting and everything? Eh?
It was there
It's
a month
3
out.
weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it was 3 weeks last
There's
week.
going to be a lot of reshoots.
Do you reckon they're going to reshoot the entire
but
film? in
didn't
2 weeks?
didn't they say they weren't doing?
I
No,
was
they're doing about 5 weeks of reshoots.
Oh,
that's what
okay.
they said.
Yeah, I was fully
Jesus
expecting, because also about how the Han Solo actor wasn't acting how they wanted. I was fully expecting new director, new Han Solo actor.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
then they'd have to
That's a
reshoot.
lot of
That's-
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recasting would take so long.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that they were paying for like him to get go to acting
Yeah.
skills?
No,
something?
they hired an acting
Acting
coach
Oh,
because they didn't like the performance. he
that
was
is
giving.
so not comforting.
There's a lot of contradicting stories coming out about this movie because there's stuff like that where he had to get an acting coach, but then there's also people like they're saying pretty much all the footage they shot is usable and they're going to use it.
Yeah.
So I'm confused on what the problem is if they're going to keep all the footage that has been shot.
If they're saying they're not happy with his performance, but then using it anyway, that doesn't.
Maybe just like big set pieces, like
Yeah,
action set
like
pieces.
action
No,
sequences.
no. Kathleen Kennedy said she was really happy with the set pieces.
Oh.
Actually, like with all the action stuff, she was totally fine with that.
Yeah.
It was
It's
just
just
his-
everything else.
Yeah.
Something, oh,
Yeah.
Just
it's something just
everything.
like a bunch of dialogue things. Like
I don't know.
It did seem like the writer, Lawrence Kasdan, who's been writing Star Wars since Empire.
Jeez.
He sort of had a problem with the director's directing style because he'd get them to try and improvise a lot, and Kasdan is a stick to the script kind of.
Oh, okay.
I can see the reflection
yeah.
in there.
I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, again, like they should have known what they were getting with Phil
Yeah,
Lord.
I know,
They've
it makes
done-
no sense.
yeah,
I don't get
They've
it.
they've done stuff where they've been like, okay, this is the stuff he's done, which is pretty much all. What were you saying? Is all comedies and stuff.
Jump Street.
Yeah,
Jump
like it's all,
Street,
it's all
Lego
like
movie.
it's all comedy.
Lego
Like, what are you
movie, yeah.
expecting? Like, I don't know. I wish I could have like control of that at one point and just be like set it up.
There was this other little story that came out saying that due to a rule of the Directors Guild of America, there may be a Lord and Miller cut of the Han Solo.
Oh,
Movie.
okay.
And the rule it's very unlikely, but the rule is if a director who is replaced after directing 90%, but less than 100% of the film of any motion picture, then the director shall be entitled to all post-production creative rights set forth.
Wow.
But
That's a rule.
Yeah.
but
Wow.
it's unlikely that they did shoot 90%, and even if they did, Lucasfilm was under no obligation to distribute their
So,
version of the
I'd
film.
like to
so
see
that
it,
probably
though.
won't
Yeah.
happen. Yeah,
I bet it'll-
That's if it even
they
sees
just,
a light of
but,
day.
but I
Apparently
mean,
it's really funny.
but with something like Star Wars, I really doubt they'll do that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see if they try and do like a Guardians of the Galaxy take on it. You know, how it's like sort of
They
comedic.
probably did.
That's what I
Well, yeah,
feel like they're
it's
trying to
probably
do
just
because
a-
it's just like all
Actually,
that sort of
no,
stuff.
not Guardians.
No,
style.
but
I
you know
think
what
it was
I'm
more
saying.
like just self-aware.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
that's the problem they have with the actor who's doing Han Solo is that they tried to make him really self-aware and like
Yeah.
quippy.
I reckon you'd get
Yeah.
really addicted around if you're the actor as well.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I'm sure they've been having a fun time.
And one last little story on that movie is that there's a rumor that Jabba the Hutt will be in the film, which makes sense.
Oh,
Given
yeah.
his backstory.
It's gonna be CGI Jabba the Hutt or Papa Jabba the Hutt.
Both.
Do we have any idea who the actor is for Chewie, and if it's the same as?
It's the guy who
Same guy.
That
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, no. Peter May, who's played him since the beginning, is playing him a little bit, but because he's old and he's having trouble walking. They hired this
That dude's
other-
lanky as fuck.
They
Yeah, he's
hired-
really tall.
They hired this for The Force Awakens, this Swedish guy who wanted to be a basketball player and couldn't.
and now
Oh,
he's
but,
and
but
now he's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Alright.
guy.
I want to hear the
okay.
story of him. I want there to be like a side story about
Yeah,
Swedish
just-
basketball.
The Swedish
who
basketball.
didn't make it.
The Swedish basketball. Oh, I just slurred a bunch of words just then. Don't even I'm half sick, so.
The next story is the Jurassic World 2 title was revealed on the poster.
What is it?
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where the
They're
kingdom
making
of-
another one.
Can they stop using this
Oh.
like Transformers ass title system?
Dude, it's just gonna be like 360
Jurassic.
shots.
I mean,
Technically, Jurassic World came before Transformers.
Oh.
Who's
Like
directing it,
Jurassic Park.
Tyler?
J.A. Bayona, who, if you've seen Penny Dreadful, he
Oh, yeah.
directed a few episodes, including the pilot. And if you know television, you know that when you direct the pilot, you pretty much set the tone and standard for the show going on. And that show's awesome. So
yeah.
I have faith in it.
I've only seen the first season, but I really like.
What
that,
do we
so
What do we think
that-
of the first movie?
that'll be interesting.
It's
The
okay.
first, it's alright. I mean, I don't. It's not my favorite.
It was
thing
pretty
ever,
bland, to be
but-
honest.
Yeah. Jurassic World.
Oh, Jurassic World was fun. I had a lot of fun. Especially
Yeah,
at
it
the end
was.
of the
It was
movie.
just a fun
It was
monster
okay.
movie,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
go, "Hey, look the old movies. Look, we're throwing
Yeah,
back."
references.
That's
More
why, like,
references.
The director who did Jurassic World, he's doing the
So
8th Star Wars movie.
No.
See, actually.
No,
Nine.
Star
9.
Wars.
Sorry, yeah, 9. And I'm really worried that he's going to be all like,
Look at the old
Yeah.
Star
Look at
Wars
the
movies.
old
Oh,
thing.
that,
It's gonna
I don't-
be. It's
I don't
gonna be
want
like, look at the prequel.
I mean, can they do that more than Rogue One already did?
or
Yeah.
Force
Yeah, but they
Awakens.
did it
or
so
even
well.
Force Awakens. Yeah, no. If they keep going with that, just throwbacks to the
Yeah.
old movies, then
Yeah.
it's not gonna go well, really.
I liked how they stuck with the continuity though. In Rogue One, how they kept all like the old sort of like look, you know, those screens that were like in the originals.
Yeah, they
You
kept the
know,
aesthetic.
The
yeah.
aesthetic.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, well,
I loved how they
obviously.
kept that.
Oh,
But they-
transition.
the uniforms with the
I want
badges.
the
Yeah.
I want the spiral transition back, please.
no, Star cut out, bro.
Oh.
You mean the white?
No, they just had the. They
They
never had a
do
spy.
white.
They just
Yeah.
had a white.
Didn't they ever
Yeah,
have
they-
one of
they
those?
did have a spiral,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Oh,
did. They had
did?
a couple. Whenever
Oh,
they were
lucky.
trying
I
countries.
know.
Shit. Okay.
Anyway, Jurassic World
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
We drifted off so far.
Yeah, it's good.
Fallen Kingdom.
It'll be. I mean, Jeff Goldblum's going to be in it. So
That's
I'm
right.
pretty
Yeah.
excited.
Okay. Does anyone? What's the actual plot of this one? I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Not
I have no
announced.
idea.
Yeah.
If I had to take a
Yeah.
guess,
It's gonna
I'd
be
say dinosaurs
Dinosaurs?
escape from a confined area and they
Yeah.
wreak
I'd
havoc.
probably say
Whoa.
dinosaurs are more on the mainland now, and it's like, oh,
Maybe.
look at your dinosaurs.
Robo dinosaurs with lasers.
Oh yeah.
That could be,
No
that could be
movies
a
have done that
possibility.
before.
Yeah.
We
With-
should market it to China.
With
To
laser
China, yeah.
beams.
China.
Let's have sharks.
China are all paid for
Laser
that.
beams. Yeah.
And just the trailer is rumored to come out at San Diego Comic Con, which
When's
is
that?
next
That's
month.
next.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Exciting.
Next, we have Ridley Scott, who is talking about maybe expanding Blade Runner franchise like he's done with the Alien franchise.
Oh no!
Oh,
oh no!
I feel like Ridley Scott's in it for the money now. He just doesn't give a shit.
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott, more like Ridley Stop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't.
I hate to see
they,
that.
they keep doing the same thing with Alien franchise, but Blade Runner, I don't know. Maybe they
Maybe
take
they
it in
can-
a different because we've
Yeah.
only seen one Blade Runner movie, so it could work, but maybe just.
I do not believe Ridley Scott is in it for the money. He is.
I
He
think
is
he's
an
fully,
artist
he's
through and
fully
through, yeah, yeah.
invested
Yeah,
in
but
what
he just
he
keeps
does.
making.
Like,
just-
it-
I haven't
with
seen a couple
Alien-
of
Yeah,
them, so
for
I
the
haven't
sake of
seen
art.
it.
With
Yeah,
Alien,
I agree
he's
with
writing. He's writing and doing Alien because he's like, this is my story and this is how I want to
Yeah,
tell
like
it.
how
He's not-
fucking cool would it be?
but
if
Rick-
this
story's
film?
done.
even if we don't particularly
Ridley.
like it.
I haven't seen the new
Story sucks.
Alien yet. I
Okay,
still haven't watched it.
okay, I'll be honest. I actually really like the new Alien movie.
I like
Yeah, so
David.
did I.
I like the whole thing around David.
I like
but then
the-
it becomes not as much of an Alien movie and more
Yeah.
of the synthetic.
Yeah, that's
people.
that's
well-
what I didn't like. That it is an alien movie, but it's so focused around David and his kind of people.
Well,
but I really
that
like
was
His people.
how Avatar.
The
What do you
androids.
mean, you people?
I like how Avatar has blue monkeys and now Alien has white monkeys. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about.
But then I don't know what.
I thought, oh no, sorry.
You're right.
Nah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And also, the director said that this film will reveal if Deckard is a replicant or not. So if you've seen the movie, you obviously.
I don't really want to know.
It was confirmed that he was, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
Not yet. Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can't live for like a certain long.
Wasn't it 4 years or something?
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
It's 4 years is when they start to develop feelings, which is when they so they like kill them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that Dan Gilroy, Jake Gyllenhaal movie we were talking about last week, Netflix has bought it up. So that'll be cool.
What was
Oh,
that
which
again?
one?
The one that's set in the art world. That's all the information
Oh,
they gave.
yeah.
us.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
The art world.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's spiritual sequel to Nightcrawler.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it going to be big? Wait, no. Is that the one with the big spiders?
No,
Okay.
that's the one
What?
that Jake Gyllenhaal
That's Enemy.
is he chases like
Oh yeah, yeah.
stories and
Yeah.
films and
I don't know. I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, same. Gavin O'Connor and Ben Affleck are returning to do the Accountant sequel. Which
Oh, I heard
Oh,
about
wow.
that.
Ooh,
I
exciting.
haven't seen The Accountant, but
He
from
goes
what
to
I know,
University.
from what I know, it seems unnecessary. I don't.
Accounting
It
school.
sort of leaves it open for a second one.
I haven't seen the
I really
first one
enjoyed the
either.
first one. 'Cause-
Yeah.
And Gavin O'Connor did Warrior, which is a MMA film with Joel Edgerton and Tom Hardy, which was really good. So that's
Oh
why.
yeah.
But yeah, he's a good director, and I'm looking forward to this. There's no release date or anything. Also, Paramount, the boss of Paramount confirmed that David Fincher will direct World War Z 2.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
Confirmed now.
And Brad
David.
Pitt,
Is Brad Pitt in it?
he's coming back to start.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to see the guy that shoots himself and he
David.
slips and falls over.
We'll see how that goes.
You probably won't see him.
I don't know what it's going to be about though, because
Zombies.
I haven't
about
seen
probably.
They
Some
have,
flying
they have a cure
zombies.
now, so
I reckon
let's
his-
get it out there.
Yeah, but
I can put money on it that one of his family members is going to die. Like, doesn't he have a daughter in that, and a wife or something in it? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
no, he's got a wife and 2.
Yeah, I reckon something's going to happen there.
Yeah.
For sure.
maybe he'll do.
No, they're just gonna not talk about his family for the whole movie.
This is
Weird, yeah.
the second time David Fincher's directing a sequel, and the first time was his directorial debut, Alien 3. So
Oh,
this
okay.
is interesting that he's going back.
Was Alien 3 his debut?
Yes.
Oh, that
That's-
poor man.
Yeah.
He got totally
So
fucked
bad.
over by the
man.
production company.
Here,
Yeah.
direct Alien 3.
Yeah, he had a terrible time working with the studio on that, so I'm surprised he's actually doing this.
Yeah,
I think Brad Pitt talked him into it because they've done 3 movies now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
7 Fight Club and whatever else it was.
Curious Case of Benjamin
Benjamin
Button.
Button.
That was
yeah.
a good movie though.
Yeah, all his movies are good.
Mm.
Avatar 2 will be projected in glasses-free 3D. So James Cameron.
Oh, he's actually
trying
doing
to-
it.
Yeah.
I thought he was like planning on that.
Yeah, he was, and he thinks
Wait,
by the
what's-
time Avatar,
What does that
He
mean?
thinks he can.
They're
do
using
it.
the 3DS technology?
Yeah,
It'll
it's just a
be-
big 3DS.
so you can see 3D screenings without wearing glasses.
It's pretty much so it's going to be 3DS.
I mean,
literally.
like
That's
depending,
revolutionary.
depending
It's
on
cool.
where actually we probably won't even get to see it like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
How does that? How does it
I don't
even work?
You need a
Need a-
screen
a
with
proper-
laser projection.
It doesn't
Yeah,
work. Yeah, it
exactly.
doesn't work yet. He's saying he thinks
Yeah,
they should
but-
be able to do it by the time it comes out.
That's a huge feat. Is
That-
he going
that's
to
a
invest
gamble
in
on
every
technology.
single
I mean,
cinema to
I mean, it's
pay to
Avatar.
do
He
that?
made nearly $3 billion.
Not that I-
That is pretty fair.
Not that I care about Avatar anymore, but I'm still gonna go see it.
Okay,
How do
I
you not
actually
care?
recently,
I love that.
I recently watched
Yeah.
it, and I watched the director's cut or the extended cut. I don't know which one. It was one of the two.
Extended.
Yeah.
I don't. Is
And-
that?
Yeah,
there
well,
is.
it starts off with our main boy.
Jake
Isn't he
Jake
on
Sully.
Earth?
Yeah, he's on Earth.
Yeah, you
and
see
it
Earth.
explains how he got into the ship.
Okay.
It also goes a bit more into detail when he's learning how to be a blue monkey. It's
yeah.
really good. I actually enjoyed this. I enjoyed it a lot more since I watched that version. So go in.
Didn't they explain the normal version how he got on the ship? Because
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you actually
his brother was
show.
supposed to go and then he died.
Yeah, but you show it
Yeah.
shows you him going onto the
It's
ship
pretty
and
much
stuff
just a
like that.
longer cut.
There is this one. It's really disappointing. There's this one shot where they're walking down this massive morgue hallway, and you can clearly see it's just one green room. That's it. You can see the people are floating off the floor with their
Oh,
feet.
ew, really?
It's
wouldn't-
really bad CGI. Other than that,
Really?
it's really good.
Maybe they just chucked that in like afterwards. That was like a last.
Yeah,
minute.
I feel like it was just a rough project. But anyway,
I know none of you care about this, but The Conjuring 3 gets the writer from The Conjuring 2, and James Wan probably won't direct it, which makes me sad.
Oh, okay.
Is that the Aquaman
I mean,
director?
yeah, James Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did like he did Saw, didn't he? It was.
So he's done the first 2 Insidious films, and he didn't direct the third one, and apparently the third one's not very good.
so it's like the horror king.
Yeah, he's
Well, yeah, he
he's
started.
one of
So
the
he's
great.
pretty much done all the main
And
big
now-
horrors over the years.
Yeah,
Jesus
there's 2
Christ.
Conjuring.
What a
films.
strange person to direct
Dude, I
Aquaman.
reckon
And
they
then
fucked up in
Aquaman.
the head.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't know. How would you be?
yeah, that's what I've always wondered. Like, how screwed in the head would you have to be to come
And
up with
also,
ideas
you
like
wouldn't,
that?
you wouldn't be phased by it.
Not really.
Not that hard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fair enough.
I mean, I mean, like,
Well, he is Asian.
even though I don't. yeah.
Yeah, but
Not saying
but
anything,
he's
not saying anything bad
he's
about
pretty
it.
yeah,
tame.
disclaimer.
He's Asian Australian.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go James Wan.
From
Australia.
Yeah, we can partially lay claim to
Yeah.
him just because he's from
He's
here.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him like as a person and
Yeah.
what he does and stuff.
Have you met him?
Yeah, I met him
Yeah,
the other day.
he's really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I just mean as like he cares about
He's
what
a
he
really
does.
nice guy. I met him down.
He's passionate, is what.
Yeah,
what
he's
you're
passionate.
saying. Yeah.
Even if
Guest speaker at next week, guys.
James Wan.
Yeah.
The next story was that Warner Brothers is looking to avoid hiring auteur film directors on franchise
I
properties
heard about that.
after the disaster that was King Arthur, Guy Ritchie's King Arthur, which I liked.
Yeah, I
No,
liked it as
yeah.
well.
No one went to see it.
Yeah, because everyone was like, oh,
It
Well,
looked
I
really
didn't-
average.
it didn't.
I didn't like the bits with the sword. As much as that was the coolest parts, it didn't make sense because that's not really what Excalibur is.
That sword looked piss poor. Like,
And
it-
but
really
everything
short,
else,
isn't
I really like.
yeah, pulls it out, and then it just
Oh.
ends.
But yeah, this is. I think it's because when they bring on these directors, they're like really excited to work with them, but
But
the
then
director has their vision, the studio has theirs, and that's where these sort
That
of train
shit
wrecks of
happens.
films come out.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what goes on in the behind the scenes, but I kind of just wish studios would let directors do their thing.
So do I.
Yeah, because it's just the studios are so focused on the money side of things and
selling their
As they
big
should
budget.
be.
But then
Yeah,
again,
well, that's
at the
their-
same
their
time,
job,
studios
but-
should realize that if you give the fans and the audience what they want, you will make more money.
That's
Yeah,
I don't
not
know,
all the
that's
time.
not necessarily
That's
true.
not-
I mean,
That's-
it works
yeah.
both ways. Some movies come out and like they after a few years or something they get really popular, but at the time they made no money.
It's
And then
also-
it goes the other way where like King Arthur and they're like the studio is like, oh, but we want to do this to make more money, and then it doesn't work anyway.
Yeah.
It can happen both ways.
There's a lot also going into. There's a lot of variables because they're going to be like, we've got to make a return on you. We're investing in you, but like we need to make a bet that's going to be safe and that's going to give us profit and it's going to be the best for the movie. Sometimes it's going to be wrong. It's like a juggling act. You can
But
do
it,
that, right?
it does suck that they're just like discounting a bunch of directors just
Yeah,
because they
I know.
don't like what they want to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah.
Next story is James Gray, who directed The Lost City of Z, which was another, I think, Amazon's second original film after Manchester by the Sea. I haven't seen it yet.
I
I don't
haven't
think it's come out in Australia.
Lost City of Z.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
How do
about
you-
this.
how do you-
The
yeah.
poster's awesome.
This
I love
lost.
the poster.
It stars Charlie Hunnam and I'm pretty sure Tom Holland's in it as well. And it's like this lost,
Oh, yeah.
like African nation in
Oh,
the
that's
Amazon or something.
It,
like
it
that.
looks super cool when I
Oh,
And it's
first
set
heard
like
of
in
it.
the 1800s.
So this is a TV series.
No, it's
No,
a
movie.
movie.
What's the movie on like Amazon?
On Amazon,
Yes,
yeah.
but the
Okay.
story is that his next film called Ad Astra will star Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones,
Oh wow.
and
Oh,
they've
cool.
released a kind of synopsis for it, which is Pitt plays Roy McBride, a slightly autistic space engineer who goes looking for his father, who left on a one-way mission to Neptune 20 years ago to find signs of alien life. McBride must search for him and discover why the mission failed, and it's expected that Tommy Lee Jones will play the dad of Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
Why is he slightly autistic?
He just has a fidget spinner.
I like
He's gonna fidget spinners.
That's the
Well,
studio
that's
being
what-
like, we need to get these
We-
fidget
yeah,
spinners in
ooh.
these movies.
Capitalize
That's what
on
the
it.
doctor wrote in his form, like slightly.
A little bit.
Just a tad.
I like that. Well, imagine reading that. It's like, am I playing the autistic character or are we just normal? And then you just
Slightly.
a little bit.
Can you do that? Yeah.
Do it
Okay.
slightly.
guess it's descriptive. I guess.
And our last story is that Michael Nyqvist, I probably ruined that last name, but he passed away. He's an actor who's pretty much the Russian villain in everything. He was in John Wick and Mission Impossible.
Oh,
Ghost
oh.
Nation.
Oh,
Wait, how
no
did
way.
he die?
I didn't read it. I'm not sure if it's been released
Wait,
yet.
was he the main Russian villain in John Wick
in
1?
the first one, yeah.
Yeah, the main.
Wait,
the
the
main-
guy from Game of Thrones.
No, it's not a game.
Wait, Mission
Isn't it?
Impossible.
No,
No.
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
Mission
which
Impossible.
I remember him from.
Which one?
I don't know.
Ghost Nation.
That one.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that's a pretty new one, isn't it?
It's
No,
the
what?
fourth one.
It's like 2011.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah, whoops, my mistake.
Yeah, he passed away. He was 56 years old.
Oh wow. he's
Wow, that's
young,
actually
too.
pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
It seems like every week we lose someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they-
industry, which sucks.
Mm.
But now on to superhero news. There's a lot of Spider-Man stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, more
It's
Spider-Man.
coming closer.
It's pretty much
Superhero news.
it's pretty much all Spider-Man. But the first story is just that the Homecoming reviews are pretty positive, which is good.
Thank God.
Gwyneth Paltrow apparently has a cameo role in Spider-Man
Oh,
Homecoming.
okay.
Who's
As if
Pepper
we
Potts.
care. Pepper Potts.
Pepper
and then
Potts.
she was
Oh.
like, I don't want to play Pepper anymore. And then she
Yeah.
just stopped
How the
appearing in
hell?
movies.
Why would you even give that up? Oh.
And then
She's
What?
she's a weird person in Hollywood apparently. She's
Mm.
not well
She broke
liked.
up with my boy
Not
from
well.
Coldplay.
oh,
My boy.
not well.
Probably Chris.
One of them.
Um,
Yeah, but that's weird. Why would she just have a cameo in Spider-Man?
Because she's Iron Man's sister.
What?
Reveal.
Reveal.
Incestual relationship.
I think
Oh,
they just
no.
want to put her character to bed
I
because they
mean-
sort of had to write her
True.
out of Civil War.
I
That's
mean,
it, yeah.
in the comics,
In Civil War, they talk about it for like a second,
Yeah.
and Tony goes, we're having problems.
Yeah.
in the comics, Iron Man's character is a raging alcoholic, so maybe she left because of that reason.
No, she left because he gave up the Iron Man suit for her, and then when Ultron
That's
came
the
back,
cover story.
he
He's just a raging.
Yeah.
It's not all about the comics.
It has to be about the
They
comics.
explored the alcoholic thing in Iron Man 2 for a little bit. and
Yeah,
then
they did
just-
that.
Yeah.
Oh, they did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a
And the
bitch.
first one.
Leaves after she makes him give up all his suits.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Sorry, gotta save the world." And she's like,
But then he sort of became addicted to it again, and yeah.
yeah,
I actually like that whole little
That
subplot
part.
in Civil War.
yeah.
Gone.
Next story is that Donald Glover's character, he's playing Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler, in Spider-Man: Homecoming, who
Oh,
is
yeah.
the uncle of Miles Morales, who is now confirmed to be in the MCU somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
He's hanging out. He's probably a little child in Iron Man 2.
The thing is,
Which I'll get to later.
that's actually Tom Holland, guys.
No, that's-
no.
We'll
Now-
get to that later.
as much I know it's about the comics. Okay,
He's so
but
addicted.
let me just say that Marvel is really good at sticking as much as they can to the comics. So it will be interesting
Yeah,
to
that
see.
Mandarin thing was really good.
We don't
That
need
is
to
so
talk about-
true.
we
I'll
don't need to-
Oh my
I'll
god.
defend Iron Man 3 to my death. I love that.
I do like
Yeah,
that.
it is
No,
good.
it's,
I do
okay.
like
I
that.
used to hate on it a lot, and then I watched it again, and I went, you know
Yeah.
what? It's not as bad
It's
as
solid.
I.
It
No,
wasn't
but-
terrible. It was actually.
I hate. Oh, I'm
The Iron Man,
Which
the
is-
Mandarin thing doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
that
funny.
was
It's
that
funny.
maybe the one that was supposed to set up what was it? Oh, I forgot the name. Was it which movie was supposed to be the massive one that was holding everything together to try and set up like Avengers Civil War or whatever it was? I can't remember.
I have no idea. No idea what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I saw it on a on a
It's literally all of them.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Justin, what were you saying?
Anyway, Miles Morales doesn't come into the come into the comics until Spider-Man dies.
Yeah, he's not.
That's it.
No, I think they're just going
Tom
I think they'll just chuck him in.
Yeah,
there.
I think
Yeah,
they
that's
will.
what I think. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll chuck him in with his powers, but they might chuck him in just as a normal person.
Maybe, yeah.
Because that would make sense in
Maybe
a
he
way.
goes to space.
You saw-
and he gets
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I reckon
space
Spider-Man
stuff.
will join like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah,
or
he
something.
definitely will.
And then it'll be like, I need a
Space
Spider-Man to
Spidey.
protect New York, and then he'll pass the
kind
mantle
of
on
led
to
me into the next story, which is Tom Holland pretty much wants to be Spider-Man forever, it seems. 'Cause
Oh!
every day he's come out with something new. He wants to be in the Venom film with Tom Hardy. He wants to play Spider-Man long enough that he's like old and can mentor Miles Morales when he comes in.
Oh
He
yeah.
wants to team up with Ant-Man. He wants to do a Spider clone movie.
And he could.
What?
He
yeah,
could.
he
Wait,
totally
don't do the
could.
Clone Saga. That's
He
terrible.
just he just
I
wants
don't know.
to
I
be there
like all the
forever.
clone shit and all the.
I don't even, what is that?
Well,
I never heard
Basically,
about this.
there's like a fucking million Spider-Mans, and there's Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl, Spider-Kid, Spider-Everything. But
Oh
then-
no,
That doesn't
no,
sound-
this
it's
doesn't
one of the
sound
worst
good.
runs.
Half of
It's
them-
like the ending of John Wick. Just everyone's Spider-Man.
Yeah, half of them are clones, and half of them are from parallel universes where
Oh,
a different
it's-
person was.
Okay.
See, look, I
But-
can cope with Spider-Man, but when you give me a million
Yeah, but
motherfuckers, it's
still,
just like no way.
It's always said that the original Spider-Man from Earth 616, which is the main universe, is across every universe the one and only.
Well, like, yeah, but think about being Tom Holland. You're like 20,
Yeah.
and you get the role of Spider-Man in the MCU, or the Sony,
I would
Sony
not be
films.
complaining.
Like-
You know what? Go for it, Tom Holland. You,
Yeah,
you
true.
make that legacy, dude.
Yeah.
Especially
Dude,
since
that'd be
the
fucking awesome.
Spider-Man role has a history of not staying
No.
with one actor. For a
Yeah,
very long
so
time.
if
I
he
think
can,
he should, though.
if
I
he
think
can do
this.
it,
I think
He's the man.
I think he's actually going to be really.
If they're going to
I'm so
continue
happy
to
with
make
this.
the MCU and continue to involve Spider-Man and make Spider-Man films, he looks like the person to do it.
He suits it. He
I mean,
fits it.
and he's young enough to continue.
Yeah,
doing it for a long
It
time.
will be. I really hope they pull off Miles Morales well in whatever they're going to do. with
Yeah,
him.
they
Just get a
will.
black guy.
It also has to be Hispanic because it's Miles
It'll
Morales.
it'll be
Oh,
an
yeah.
interesting. It'll be an
He's a black
interesting.
Spanish guy. He's
it'll-
the diversity of the MCU.
This video
The
is so
token
going to get
Spider-Man.
monetized.
Wait, did we get monetized?
Yeah, that's a pipe dream.
But yeah, the next story is one that you guys make fun of, but I actually like it. It's that Peter Parker has been in the MCU since Iron Man 2.
No,
Oh.
it was so dumb.
I don't know what. I
hate
actually
this-
agree with you.
So
I like
The
that.
scene, do we all know
Oh,
what we're talking
because-
about?
I saw the
Oh.
scene.
You
I'll
could have
explain
said
it.
that about any kid in the MCU.
I'll
from the
explain it
older
anyway, just for
films.
people who don't know
Yeah.
what we're talking about. So in Iron Man 2, at the end, there's a scene with all the like Justin Hammer's Sentinel robot sort of things, and
Is it that kid he saves?
They're trying to kill Iron
Holy.
Man.
What?
And they scan the face of this little kid who's wearing an Iron Man mask, and they think it's him. And then Iron Man drops down behind him and saves him. And he goes, "Nice job, kid," and then flies off. So that little kid is Peter Parker, which
That's
makes
so cool.
Tom Holland confirmed it in an interview.
yes.
I mean,
That's
fair
so
enough.
smart.
It's so
That's-
shoehorned in. It's like
It is.
It's him.
But it's-
We'll make it that
He's
one.
planned this.
Yes.
Shoehorn.
Oh, they never
Okay.
said they planned it, but it's just cool. Like that's
Okay,
that's
but
it.
how?
Yeah,
what
that is pretty
other
cool.
universe has done what?
Well,
what
I
Marvel's
actually
done?
do have one. It's that
Oh, shut
yes,
down.
no. In Star Wars, Rex is in Return of the Jedi. There's this old dude on Endor.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, Marvel,
But yeah.
the way Marvel does this, and even if they do something like that, and maybe they made it up because it was a kid, who cares? It's well done,
It's
and
not.
it builds
It's
a
not well
universe.
done. It's not well
I
done.
wouldn't say
It's very improv.
Who cares?
it's-
though? It's
like,
cool.
it's
I-
fun.
It's
I don't
fine.
know.
I'm not
I
gonna
love
get
it.
mad about it, but I just see that and go.
It's
like,
not that just saying like it's just that's actually Peter Parker. It's been him for 8 years now.
Maybe
That's not a smart choice. The whole universe as a whole is smart, but that doesn't make.
If
you
it
know,
was
that doesn't make
actually
that
Tom
smart.
Holland as a child, that
Yeah, then that's cool.
Yeah, but maybe they just didn't say it up until now because Sony still held the rights.
It's
But yeah, exactly. They held the
Yeah,
rights.
no.
How are you supposed to plan for that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It
they-
doesn't.
They're
Think
just
yeah,
awaiting
parallel.
we don't. There's no point in.
Anyway, yeah.
It just kind of sets up his affinity for Iron Man.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like
Yeah.
the reason he likes.
We're
Tony
talking
Stark
about
so
this
much
way
is
too
because-
much.
Yeah.
Anyway, next story. Spider-Man: Homecoming has 2 post-credit scenes. Surprise, surprise.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I heard there was 3.
No, just 2.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't seen all the
3's too
trailers
much.
yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, there was 5.
I've
in
seen them
Guardians.
once.
Yeah,
I've
they're ridiculous.
that's I'm
Yeah,
happy with that.
Guardians too many.
And Kevin Feige said Spider-Man's screen time in Infinity War is about the same as he had in Civil War, so like 15 minutes in Infinity War.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's funny because
Ah,
the first
okay.
video they put out for Infinity War
Then
had
again-
It had him and everyone.
Chris Pratt and
Yeah.
Chris Evans or something.
Then again-
standing around being like, "Oh, we're on set."
To be fair, how can Spider-Man go into? Oh, actually,
Then again, think about how many characters there's going to be in Infinity War.
Yeah,
so
well,
for
so-
15
Yeah,
Yeah,
minutes,
you'll
it's actually
you'll
quite a
know
lot.
about this.
That's-
How many
that's
characters
actually-
in total are going to
it's
be there?
60
Isn't it like 60 something? They're not-
60.
There's 62 confirmed Marvel characters, and 30. The most that will be on screen at one time is 32 of them. So that's really.
I feel like what will happen here is that
It's gonna be
the
just
story will be told like you'll have the Guardians doing a thing, the Avengers.
Yeah,
doing a
that's what
thing,
I
and then
thought.
at the end they'll come together, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be like that. I think it'll be like
They wouldn't
Chris
fuck-
Pratt will
fuck
go
them.
with Thor and something. They'll like split apart the teams and do individual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
things.
there will be one. There will be 2 teams. I
Oh
bet. Like,
yeah.
a team of these people, team of these people.
However,
and then it all comes together.
They haven't. There's in the post-credit scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Aaron was hinted
Yeah.
at.
Adam.
Adam.
Like-
Sorry, yeah, Adam.
They said he
Adam,
wasn't going to
Adam
be.
Warlock.
Adam Warlock.
They
Yeah.
said he wasn't going to be in Infinity War.
Wow.
He'll be in
No,
Guardians
he's in-
3.
No, he's in Guardians 3. He's.
Oh yeah,
No,
because
no,
yeah,
but
yeah.
The entire setup.
No, but
Yeah.
Adam
But
Warlock.
in the
played-
comics.
Yeah, okay. In the comics, Adam Warlock plays a massive part in killing Thanos. So,
But hasn't he
Oh,
got this
that's
thing in
right.
his head?
yeah, one of the stones.
Yeah, exactly. So
He takes it
Yeah,
out of
that's-
Vision's head.
That-
Adam Warlock doesn't.
yeah, but
No, he
Comics,
doesn't.
though.
in the
Yeah.
comics, he doesn't.
Okay, yeah,
This
well,
is the cinematic
Shy
universe.
West.
Yeah.
This
My-
is my time.
You
to
go
shine.
over there.
My one wish is that Howard the Duck makes an appearance in
Oh,
Infinity War.
yeah.
I have news. I have news
Yes?
for you, my friend.
Go for it.
our
The
new
Weekly
host.
Planet, once again, they have a leak, not confirmed though, that but this guy wrote into their podcast and said that Marvel is supposedly in the very early stages of making a Howard the Duck movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that
That's
Black Widow
it's
movie.
unconfirmed though.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like,
Can you imagine the press room was like, "Hey, we have an idea," and then
Howard
like,
the
okay,
Duck.
let's do a Howard the Duck
I'd watch
movie.
it.
Yeah, you know, go for it. You know.
Oh, yeah, might as
It's
well.
probably
Yeah, why
as
not?
confirmed as the Hawkeye Netflix TV series is.
Never happening.
God, that'd be boring as hell.
Yeah. He's my favorite MCU character, so.
Oh, what?
Poor choice.
Well, considering I do archery as a sport, it's
That's
probably-
like saying Quicksilver's your favorite MCU.
the Quicksilver, the Quicksilver in X-Men was cool.
No,
Like,
no, no. I'm talking about the.
Oh yeah, how much screen time did he have
Two
before he got
minutes and then
shot?
he died.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's like really as bad
It's
as.
like, look at me, I'm going fast. In my dumb accent.
Let's move on. Kevin Feige finally clears up this Marvel Sony confusion and says that Spider-Man is the only Sony character in the MCU. And Amy Pascal said,
Oh,
yes
okay.
to
There
this.
are no
They probably had-
PlayStations in the MCU.
They probably had
That's probably
words after that interview where he's like, "What the fuck are you doing, Amy? Just let me talk, alright?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right,
that
because
one.
she kept saying shit.
Yeah.
There was an interview and Kevin Feige's kind of like,
Yeah.
"Hello? We do?"
I'm glad they connected those universes.
Yeah.
About time.
Last
Come on.
few bits of news for Marvel. The Ant-Man and the Wasp director just teased some big news coming soon. So that could
Oh,
be,
yeah.
I don't think it'll be a trailer because we haven't even got
The Wasp is in the film.
We'll probably get like a first image or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Infinity War will be the final film for some characters, which is to be expected.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
And finally, Marvel is possibly going to bring Captain Britain to the MCU.
Yes!
My favorite character
Hell
ever.
yeah.
Captain Britain.
Captain Britain. See, in the comics.
No, I have nothing to say about that.
Who should play Captain Britain? Let's do.
Who would?
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, damn it, he's fucking.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say Tom Hardy, but he's Venom. So.
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
Hey.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
No,
Yeah,
damn.
that'd be a bit weird.
Yeah.
Who's not Michael Caine?
You should be like the old Captain Britain and then bring in Christian Bale as the new
As the
Captain
new
Britain.
Captain Britain.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
What they're
Al
gonna do is
Mesa.
Stan Lee's gonna play that role.
I wish. Can someone just make like a CG Stanley character in this?
No.
Like that would be the pinnacle. I think it would be.
He's still alive. You can just
Yeah,
use
he
Stan
can
Lee.
be there.
Yeah, but I can't
His
be that
cameos
athletic.
will be the pinnacle of every movie.
I
No,
heard
they're
that.
gonna get Jeremy Clarkson to do it.
Oh, he would be the best actually.
Oh my god. that'd
Or
be-
Captain Slow.
Well, imagine. Just, yeah. Who knows?
And I think we're moving on to Fox Marvel news now, which is Dazzler will be part of X-Men Dark Phoenix, which
Oh.
you're gonna have to tell me about this character because I have no idea.
You
What-
seem
See,
not
in the
to do
comics,
that.
he's-
No.
I've heard like once on the podcast these two guys talking about because remember when Quentin Tarantino was going to direct or people wanted him to direct Deadpool 2
Yeah.
and they suggested that he do Dazzler instead because it's much more suited to his style, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
and Dazzler's power is being able to draw power from disco music and then firing it in a disco laser beam.
Oh, it's the
He's
best.
the most-
Yeah, his
He's
I
like.
don't know.
It's a
but-
woman.
Have you ever played Far Cry Blood?
Yeah.
It's like that, pretty much. It's just like crazy shit like that. I feel.
That'd be a good like because this is supposed to be set in the 90s and so
Yeah.
James Gunn could
he's
do
gonna be
that.
like running
Yeah,
around.
James
Where's
Gunn
the
would do a
disco
really good
music?
job.
It's all grunge. Next, TJ Miller teases a possible Weasel and Dopinder storyline for Deadpool 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's
TJ
cool.
Miller, you go away.
What's
You-
this? I've never. I don't know.
You left
So
something
TJ
there.
Miller's character in Deadpool.
Oh, I don't.
And Dopinder the
I
Taxi
keep
Driver.
forgetting
Taxi
that.
driver.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
You know Dopender, you probably all know, but in case some of you don't, Dopender is a reference to a fan that Ryan Reynolds met.
In the
And
comics.
In the comics.
I feel like he's
Ryan
gonna get really
Reynolds
deep.
met this character, this fan, and later the fan died before the screening of Deadpool.
Oh,
I
I was
was
about to say.
And then,
you
So,
said that.
and then put
as
that character in.
Whatever the word is.
Oh, that's actually a lovely
Yeah.
tribute. Actually, I credit that for them.
Yeah, that's the entire Dopender character.
I didn't know TJ Miller had any creative, like, I didn't know he had any creative integrity. Because
Well, he obviously doesn't.
He
so
left
he's
Silicon
fucking late.
Valley.
Are you still mad at him about
yeah,
that?
he
Yeah.
was and what did he say? He said like, "Oh,
He's never
moving
coming
on,
back. And
never coming back.
Yeah.
Moving on to better things."
The emoji.
I
Good on you,
swear. to
Is
God.
he directing the
He's,
emoji?
no, he's
No,
in the
he's-
emoji.
he's-
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know. Wait, isn't he the? Wait, what is he again? He's the.
He's the main.
He's the-
He's
Yeah,
the
so
man.
good riddance.
Yeah, the
TJ Miller.
he's still in Deadpool 2, so he's
Yeah.
doing alright for himself. And
Yeah.
speaking of Deadpool 2, Julian Dennison from Hunt for the Wilder People
I saw that.
joined Deadpool 2.
Which one? Who's
He's
that?
a little chubby.
He's a little chubby.
Yes, I love
They
him.
released
He's so
a
good.
photo with Ryan Reynolds in a Deadpool outfit.
If they
Oh,
ever,
okay.
was on his
Who's he
back.
playing?
getting
Yeah,
a
what's he
piggyback.
gonna be? Is he gonna have superpowers?
Just play
He's
the
Kenny.
kid from Hunt for the Wilder
He'll just be that kid again.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
That's
but
life shows.
that kid fits perfectly into this, like,
Into
the
the
comic
style.
style.
Into the-
Yeah.
Into the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's just so funny looking. Dude,
Yeah.
if they ever make a live version
Live
fucking
action.
Oh, yeah.
live action version of Up, he should play the
Oh
kid.
my god!
Beside Kim Jong Un.
What?
Have you seen that meme?
No.
Okay,
No,
maybe not.
no,
Okay,
I hear what you're
okay,
saying.
sorry.
But that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
And we have a couple pieces of DC news, but they're both
Who cares?
rumors. If anyone knows about Humberto Gonzalez, who works for, I think he works for the Wrap at the moment. He's like the biggest like conspiracy theorist kind of news guy.
I knew I heard.
And
this
he's got
story.
like all these like inside sources that he.
I don't trust them.
Yeah.
Welcome to
So
film theory.
one thing he's heard is that DC is looking to release 3 to 4 films a year very soon. So in the next couple of
Don't
years.
do that.
Christ.
Don't do that.
3 to 4.
They gotta catch up.
That's crazy.
There was a trailer description for a new Justice League trailer as a rumor, and that it's going to reintroduce Superman in the trailer with a black suit, a beard, and a mullet.
Yeah, Black Superman. That's exciting.
I'm happy.
Actually, Black Superman's
Is
cool.
it-
Is it the same actor? And everything?
Yeah.
Like, what?
He's in Justice League. If you didn't know.
I don't think that
Yeah.
was
Spoiler alert.
That is a, that
I
is a
don't
common
follow
thing.
any of it anymore.
They should. This sounds like the plot to Injustice.
Yeah, it does.
They
It
should
legit
just
does.
totally rip
Actually,
that
they
off
could just
because
do that.
Injustice's campaign was so good.
Are you
like the
talking about
storyline.
the Injustice-
game.
The game.
Video
Dude,
game.
that shit was so
Flash.
good. Why the hell
Flash,
aren't
yeah.
they doing
Wasn't
that
it?
actually?
They will.
But
Once they've done that.
Yeah, one day.
Umberto says this description is inaccurate, so who knows?
No.
Yeah, it sounds a
Of course.
bit inaccurate. Like, there's no way they do mullet Superman.
It's 2 M's time.
That's news. Now we have the trailer rundown. Who watched the
Yeah.
trailer for this week?
I watched them all.
Okay.
Nothing.
No,
That's
Yeah, we
just
did.
Did you watch any?
Yeah, I had already watched. I'm on YouTube before you. So.
Okay. Alright. Do you want to start with the Foreigner? Because you two seem pretty
Oh,
interested. in-
fucking
Oh yeah,
foreigner!
I watched that.
I haven't seen it
looks-
yet.
It looks pretty good.
Like Jackie Chan.
Jackie
but
Chan.
is
Oh,
John-
yeah, I
is
saw
John
it.
Wick.
It's,
Give me
John
the
Wick
names.
with Jackie Chan.
Give me the names.
Give me the names. I want the names, please.
Why isn't it called The Names, the movie?
Yes.
Oh,
The
I
Foreigner
really
literally said,
like-
give me the names
This is
like 5
Foreigner.
times in this trailer.
It's the foreigner because
I'm sure he is going to be because he always has, but I hope he's still doing his own stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he
definitely
Of course
is.
he is.
However,
Of course he is.
how old
he's
is
not.
he
He's
now?
not like he's old, but he's not
Yeah,
that
but
old.
that's what I was going to say though. Have you?
He looks fucking ancient though.
Yeah,
In the
I don't
movie,
know if
he
that
does,
was
but-
dyed
I
hair,
think
but
it's
he looks
makeup.
really old.
No, yeah, he's made to look older in the movie.
He looks like this guy I watch on YouTube who goes around like cities and eats like Japanese and Chinese food.
Casey Neistat.
No, he's Asian. I said he looks like Jackie Chan.
I was thinking.
But I mean, I'm sure it'll be. It looks like pretty good.
Yeah, it looks
He's 63,
63.
and
Oh,
doing that shit. God.
Yeah.
Dude, he's much better than
My
Liam
favorite
Neeson.
shot.
I'll
He
say that
actually.
much.
Oh my god.
My favorite shot from that trailer is when the guy comes around the corner to shoot him and he's like Spider Monkey.
Yeah.
On the fridge. Yeah.
I'll just mention the Greatest Showman trailer quickly because I liked it.
I liked it. I'm gonna watch it.
It looks like a feel good kind of movie.
Is that
which-
the Hugh
It-
Jackman?
um,
I'm
like-
disappointed.
Why? Well, like
We watched it for like 5 seconds.
I watched the whole thing before, and it's just another fucking musical.
It was in the
what do
comments.
you mean another fucking musical? Name the
It's
others.
not a musical.
Legends
it's
of
not- yeah,
Into the
and it's
Woods.
not-
As long as they have like.
La La Land.
It's not a musical.
What do you mean?
It's not
There
a
were
musical.
so many scenes where it looked like.
Yeah,
it was
because
a
he's
musical.
the
There's like
showman.
one scene where they're
The-
singing, but that's because it's like a.
That's because he
It's
puts on a
gonna
show.
be a musical.
It's not.
It's
a
not.
musical.
They would have shown
Musical.
singing scenes.
A
Okay.
musical would be something like Hairspray.
Like
for
think
example.
about Moulin Rouge. That's a
Fucking
musical.
Hairspray, what a good movie.
That was
Yeah.
such a
Hairspray's a fun time.
Yeah, I actually love Hairspray.
Let's
It's such a
watch
good
Hairspray.
movie.
Whatever.
Do you want
it
to watch
is,
it tonight?
Musical,
Yeah, okay, let's
musical or
Let's just
not,
stop
I didn't like the
podcasting.
law.
Yeah, watch this.
No, but I
No,
don't
it's
define
not
it
a
as a
music, and it
musical.
looks and like yeah, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron,
Yeah, like sure it
It
has
looks
elements.
Zendaya.
Zendaya. I hate how she doesn't have a last name.
Is that even a name?
No, it's just what she's credited as
Right,
and
yeah.
everything for some reason.
The Marshall trailer. Did anybody watch? The Marshall?
Yeah,
Describe
that
it
looks
to me
fun.
again.
Ch- the one with Chadwick Boseman,
Boseman
Oh,
plays
yeah.
Thurgood Marshall. This
the first
The black guy.
The
with
first black,
Oh, yeah.
lawyer.
look.
Is
yeah.
that is it the really dramatic one that we just saw just then?
What?
That I said what was going on, and it was like. It
Yes,
was,
that
yeah,
was
is that
the
the,
one
yeah,
you
okay,
told
yeah, that looks
Oh.
interesting.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
And finally, the stronger trailer, which this is gonna be awesome. This movie, Jake Gyllenhaal
I feel
I'm
like
excited.
maybe finally get an Oscar for something.
Yeah, I feel like it is.
For blowing up.
He's the next
It is. I feel like it is kind of one of the maybe not Oscar bait, but getting there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, look at this really emotional story. Please give
I
me an
haven't seen
Oscar.
it
But
yet.
at the same time, it still looks like I'm gonna
What's his
enjoy
name?
it.
What's the main actor of Inception?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's the new Leonardo
It's
DiCaprio.
better than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wait,
I like
who's
him
it?
more.
Controversial.
Jake
statement.
Gyllenhaal.
I like him. I like him more.
Well, the moment I realized it was set in Boston, I was in the bag because if you know me, I watched every movie that's set in Boston because Boston is.
You must love Ted.
Now you're gonna move to Boston.
Tyler was born in the wrong country.
Yeah.
Wait, were you born in Boston?
No.
What?
was he
I
born-
wish I was.
Yeah, he wishes.
Why do you like Boston so much?
That's for another. I could do a whole podcast.
He's like the location,
That
the
boss.
front win.
But like, yeah. Well, there's this one, and then there was
Patriots
Patriots Day,
which
which just
was-
came out last year,
Which is
and,
good. I enjoyed that.
And now there's also kind of
And this is a true story.
yeah, based on a true story, and getting a bit off topic, but Detroit as well.
I didn't watch the
the-
trailer, but yeah.
The Catherine Bigelow film. It looks good, but then there's another movie about Detroit coming out, like
Really?
or that came out last year as well. It's weird that they've just
Was Patriots Day the one with Mark Wahlberg and
Yeah,
the
about
guy,
the Boston bombers.
The Boston bombing.
Movie of the week, guys. Who watched any new movie that they hadn't seen before?
Oh, I watched Free Fire.
Oh, was it good?
The first act is really good, and then the sort of falls.
Okay.
Like the setup is so good, right? Like all these characters are really great. It's really tense, and then once the shooting starts, like you don't know who's shooting who. And
is that the one
yeah.
where it's just like a
Yeah,
shootout
it's just-
scene
yeah.
for like the entire movie?
Brie Larson, Cillian
That's-
Murphy.
Well,
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that for so long.
Yeah,
I saw
I
it.
feel
and
Like
I was
you think like how can they make like a whole movie about a shootout in one place?
Yeah.
But like they do it, and it doesn't work entirely.
Oh, okay.
Army
How long does
Hammer
it go for?
goes for like an hour and a half. I don't know.
Yeah.
Army Hammer's character is really good. So is Sharlto Copley's character.
Oh, that's
How
right.
about
He's in it.
Cillian
Holy
Murphy?
shit.
Yeah, dude. He plays a South African gun dealer. It's so good.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm not
See-
running a fucking pizza delivery service.
See, now I want to watch that just because of the
That sounds
actors
good.
and the
That
characters.
sounds funny.
Because I love Shelton
Yeah.
Copley and Army
Is it
Hammer.
like
is
It-
funny?
Yeah, it is funny. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it just my expectations were sort of thrashed.
That was
I mean,
Cillian Murphy in it. Sorry.
Oh, that's
So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like-
he's good. He plays some
he's the
Irish guy.
best. He needs to be a bigger star.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's in Dunkirk, and it looks
Yeah.
like he's a star because.
Oh yeah.
Anyone else watch any?
I watched Hot Fuzz, but
Have
I've
you ever
I've seen that again.
I actually watched Hot Fuzz this week as well.
Really? Yeah, I did it. I was gonna do it for a thing that was supposed to be,
Oh,
but I changed it in the end.
Yeah.
I love that movie
Um,
so much. It's just so fun.
Did I? I don't even think I watched any movies this week. I've just been doing
I
so much.
rewatched like all of Tim Burton's films.
Why?
Okay, he has
shit,
been. No,
man.
I don't care what
in
you
the
think.
comics.
I don't care what any of you think. He was a massive inspiration to
Well,
me.
fair enough.
Did you watch both Batmans?
No, I didn't watch those ones.
So you didn't.
I didn't.
His
I
best
watched.
He watched Alice
I
in
watched-
Wonderland.
Alice in One, both Alice in One. I didn't like the second one. Alice
Wait,
in
are these the
Wonderland.
new CG
I don't like
ones?
this. You
Box
shouldn't like the
Trolls,
first one.
Frank and
He
Weenie,
didn't do the second
Night
one.
Before Christmas,
Too bad you didn't actually do
Dark
that.
Shadows, and Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
Oh, you've been busy.
I revisited the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes movies, and that was awesome to
Yeah.
go back and watch that.
Sherlock or is it?
I like
I
it.
actually like
and
him
I'm
so much.
glad there is another one. coming.
Oh, is there?
Sometimes in the future,
yeah. Yeah, who knows when.
when
but-
Robert
we talking
Downey
about the
Jr.
TV
is
show
done
or
with no
the action
movies.
movie? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fun.
the
They're
movies.
really good. I love them.
I
Oh,
also.
I-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I want to talk about them at length in a future podcast because
Yeah,
they're
sure.
really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I started watching Death Note.
Oh,
the
yeah.
animated-
That- that-
yeah, yeah. I'm about halfway through.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Paramount's really fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is pretty fucked up.
It's
It's,
really messed up.
it's really
Not
good.
disappointing.
There's a decision that the writers make halfway through the series though that is very very questionable. And
does he want to come in?
what?
No, he's alright.
Continue.
Anyway, and yeah, I've been doing some research on the internet, and the internet agrees with me that that was a bad decision.
Oh,
But
About
the
what?
show is still pretty good. What?
Wait, which part's a bad decision?
I'm not gonna watch
You
it.
can,
No
yeah,
spoilers.
okay, all right.
Oh,
Well,
right, okay.
halfway in the series, right? Because
Is it-
do you know what it's about? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
a
So
note.
is it what I think it is?
It's like the
Just keep
thing.
going.
It's like the.
There's a note where if you write someone's name in it, they die, and
Oh,
it
it's-
falls into the hands of the sociopathic kid, which is what makes it interesting. But there's a deal that you can make that you can give up the Death Note, but you forget all your memories that you had with the Death Note. So you forget however long you had the Death Note for, and he does that, and then he just doesn't have the Death Note for like the second half of the season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
and
that was
then
a poor decision.
stop at episode 27. Do not.
No, I think I'll watch
I
all of
know,
it.
I know what you're
You don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, it will ruin the series for you. If
Mate,
you keep
I don't
watching.
give a fuck.
You can, it's okay.
Well, we'll come back next whenever you finish
Yeah.
that and find out.
Isn't it really creepy how they like some big shadow thing comes and kills them?
they're called a Shinigami. It's a god of death.
Oh,
So each god of death has their own death note, and the only way for a human to pick it up is by them dropping it. And the Shinigami got bored of living in hell or wherever the fuck they are, and just dropped it. And a sociopath happened to pick it up.
Oh, good.
And bada bing, bada boom.
What? Yeah. I mean,
World's
sounds-
see,
greatest.
that sounds good. And
Something
then
I'm not
I
gonna
hear
watch.
that. About
Oh,
the
it's
second
still really good though.
It's
Yeah.
basically
I recommend it.
27 episodes of the world's greatest detective trying to figure out the world's greatest sociopath.
Yeah, the
Wow.
antagonist is really good.
Yeah, he is really good.
I'm looking forward because I don't watch a lot of anime, but I'm looking forward to the live action version that Adam Wingard is directing.
I'm
There
sus
was
about
there
it.
was
I
a
don't know,
live
they're
action.
looking-
Live action never translate well with that type of stuff.
Adam Wingard's good director though. So.
Yeah.
There was already a live action of it where it
Really?
explored
Oh.
a different ending, and even though it wasn't an ending that happened in the anime, people really enjoyed it.
Fair enough.
Have you seen the Full Metal Alchemist? The teaser trailer came out a while ago for a
Dude,
while.
that
I
movie
saw
came
that.
out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked bad. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it came out a long time ago, and then
Oh.
nothing's been read about
Yeah,
it.
okay. I know. I totally didn't even know.
It's Japan, you don't know how to adapt your own movies.
What are you talking about? Ghost in the Shell was fun.
Still haven't
Have you
it.
seen the original?
No.
Oh, you missed
Mate,
it.
get on that shit.
You'll have to give me a list of anime to watch because I don't.
I will.
That's the anime is
It's
for
like the
another
only thing I
podcast.
don't watch.
Yeah,
I
watch
don't,
one.
I don't watch
It's
much
called
anime.
Boku no Pico.
No. Disclaimer.
Don't watch
Stop.
an anime called Boku.
No. Disclaimer. Don't watch that anime.
Do
Don't even
watch
search
that
it up.
anime. Do
Three!
search it up.
Three!
You will be.
Are
It's
you connected to
No, don't,
Yes.
don't, well, don't
Yeah.
look
Can
at it
you
now.
look it
No,
up?
don't,
I'm not
don't.
going
It's
to.
about,
Don't do it.
it's
Shut
so,
up.
Okay, let's move on to
Yeah.
TV. I'll put the episodes of the week first, so we don't end on a boring note where I just list the TV shows I've watched this week. But episode 4 of Kingdom season 3 was great. Are you guys caught up on Silicon Valley yet? 'Cause
No,
the season
no.
just-
No, we didn't.
We're
We're
fine.
too
Oh, we
busy.
were supposed to do that.
We're too busy this week.
Well,
Yeah.
season 4 ended on Monday, and it was pretty. It was just weird, but it was awesome.
what is it about?
Boobies.
Sure.
Silicon
So, yeah.
boobs.
Boob Valley.
What?
That's-
What?
Yeah.
Mate, keep it rolling.
Yeah, the Veep season 6 finale.
I'll show you a clip from it later.
It was fine. Fear the Walking Dead. I'm probably going to stop watching this show at the mid-season. Yep. I'm still not
Like
caught up
every
on
normal
Orphan Black.
person.
And does anyone watch Preacher?
No.
No,
No,
I,
I
watched it.
heard it was
I was
okay.
gonna watch
Yeah.
it.
The season 2 double episode premiere was this week, and it was pretty damn good.
Hmm.
Okay, news
Wait,
of the week.
sorry, is that Preacher season 2 or season 3?
Season 2.
Okay.
Fargo season 4 is potentially years away, which is alright.
That's fine.
Oh.
I'd rather take my time with that.
Do you watch it?
Sort of. Like on and off.
It's good. It's season 3 just ended, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a show you don't need a season every year. It's sort of
Mm.
like an event series, which is good. The Coen Brothers TV series titled The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. It will begin
What?
filming in July.
I'm excited.
The synopsis is the stories of 6 individuals weave together in the Old West at the end of the Civil War.
It's awesome.
Oh,
That sounds cool.
Yes. Westworld season 2 also starts filming in July,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh,
on the-
starts
I'm
filming.
on-
Shit. I thought
I'm
you
on
were
the
gonna say-
4th episode of that. I just
which
haven't found
means
time to
we'll
watch
probably get it early next year, maybe
Mm.
like March.
Yeah.
And they said they aim to be twice as ambitious as season 1, and season 1 was so bonkers, so that's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Dan Harmon apologizes again for Rick and Morty season 3 delay.
it. Oh, is it another
He
one?
pretty much
At least
said
he apologized.
the reason it's delayed is because they want to make it better than season 2, and they're just like really scared that it won't be, and it'll just be the same.
That's
sort
Oh
of thing.
yeah. I get
I
that.
appreciate that actually.
They
And
can take as long as they need,
they-
as long as it's fucking good.
Is that
Yeah,
was
I
that
see it
teaser
like
real?
here.
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
But they
Is it-
present so many like just out there ideas that it must be hard to top yourself.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
and-
each
and-
episode, my friend was like saying to
I'm-
me, it's just, he described it really well. It's like they've taken so much like culture and twisted it on its head, and they just come up with new ways.
Like,
I'm
I'm-
gonna top that premiere. Like that was a terrific first
Yeah.
Oh,
episode.
the season 3 premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really
I'm
well
sure.
done.
I'm sure a lot of the stuff they do is just random, like coming up with ideas unintentionally.
I'm gonna say this,
Um,
but it's more directed at the listeners. For any of you who have watched Gravity Falls, I'm sure you and I are hoping for more Gravity
I'm cutting
Falls
this bit out.
references, and hopefully a
Was
crossover
there
between the two series.
Finally, F is for Family gets renewed for season 3.
Never watched it, but I heard it's good.
You
But
should
the
watch
animation looks terrible. But I heard the story is good.
The animation's like fine, but it's great because Bill Burr is great.
Oh, Bill Burr. I didn't know.
Yeah, he stars in it and he helped write it.
Huh, cool.
And onto super news for TV. The Gifted, the X-Men TV series gets a release date, October 3rd.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's Wolverine. And
Is it on?
Is that the one about the bear?
No.
Where is it?
It's on Fox, and Bryan Singer directed the first episode. And he directed 4 of the X-Men movies, including the first one. So
Cool.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
I'm looking forward to
Not
that.
the bad one.
well, Apocalypse is debatable.
Okay, he did the bad one.
He also did Days of Future Past. So
Which
Oh,
was
that was
excellent.
too bad.
Well,
That
it's
was-
good.
that was
Yeah.
really
All
good.
right, mate. Days of Future Past.
I honestly,
is so
I,
good.
not amazing.
I think I like first class.
All I want
I don't-
from something to do with the X-Men is I just need Gambit. I need Gambit to come
I
back.
hope they do an R-rated
I'll be
one of
fine
Logan
if
with all the
Gambit
kids.
just goes away.
Gambit is beautiful.
Cool.
I don't know. Either way,
It's pretty edgy.
I just really like anything X-Men.
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even if not all of it's
Even
good.
X-Men 3.
Well, no, but
Even Wolverine Origins.
Well,
not that
also,
bad.
That was not
also,
that bad.
also no,
Oh,
but
Deadpool was really good in that.
Shut up. We don't
I
talk
actually
about
I
that.
enjoyed the beginning of Origins, but not the rest. Yeah.
There's just this rumor that this ancillary character from Daredevil, Ellison, he's like the newspaper editor that's kind of a dick and
Oh.
no one really liked. He's going to be in the Punisher series. That's like just a throwaway piece of news, but
Ooh.
thought I'd mention
Can't
it.
wait to see him again.
Yeah.
My favorite character.
And Inhumans gets a September 30th premiere date, which Patrick and I are looking forward to.
Can't wait to see
Agents of
Shield.
S.H.I.E.L.D. It's starring Anson Mount, who's in Hell on Wheels, which is a great series on AMC, set in the West.
Oh yeah.
That's all the news we have, but Justin, you wanted to talk about some TV series you're watching, so go for it. Put you on the spot there.
I'll cut this bit out.
Shit, what was the series that I finished? Oh, okay. Now this once again, I'm very much. I like things that most people don't. I finished the 100 season 4.
Actually, I've watched the first 2 seasons.
watched
Now-
I
7
remember that
episodes.
video.
It
I know
is-
that video makes it look worse than it is.
It's funny because whenever something bad happens, you instantly think, oh, they're just throwing stuff around. But the characters in the universe literally go, shit just happens to us too much. And there's even a mass suicide because they're sick of
What?
just... Yeah,
Hey, no spoilers here.
What?
There's
Sick
about
of bad
40
shit
different
happening.
mass suicides anyway.
Oh, cool.
One of them is
What?
based around because the people can't handle just bad stuff constantly happening to them. But my point is even with a low budget and reasonable CGI in scenes, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like it. And it also the actor. I mean, don't say what his position is in the show right now, but who plays Shadow in American Gods?
Oh yeah, he's actually one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, he's cool.
Sorry, do you
No.
know the actor's name for the main character?
I can't remember Shadow's
no.
name, but
Okay, well,
Picture in my head, but like
yeah, you'll know the main character, the blonde. One thing I noticed, whenever you watch like a Netflix original TV series or movie, there has to be some kind of LGBT person. Well, this is just an
What's the one in
independent.
Daredevil?
Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Is he? I was about to say, is he actually?
But the point is that our main character is is a lesbian, and it's interesting because they don't focus.
it's
on
actually done really well.
Yeah,
in that
they
show.
never
It's-
focus on it, but they integrate it really well with the story.
Yeah, I was
As
pretty
well-
impressed with the way.
yeah.
Is that
In-
actually
in
a thing
a
that
way.
shows have to include an LGBT?
No, but have
No.
you ever noticed that every Netflix original
Yeah,
has an
lately
LGBT
it's so-
something?
They do.
Yeah,
They
like,
keep.
Really?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
Stranger Things?
Wow.
What's
It's
that?
in the 80s, so
It doesn't
They
matter.
didn't know.
Because anyone who was, would,
I mean, in a
be-
that
yeah.
loves it.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I really liked it.
No,
you?
go.
Oh well, I was at a friend's place and I finished watching. I watched Black Mirror, the episode of the VR,
The playtest.
the playtest where
Oh.
he has he films himself, and they all use him against him.
No, that's the.
Wait, what?
No, not the VR.
Shut
one.
Up and
The
Dance.
Shut Up and
Yeah.
Dance. That was
Yeah.
so good. I was
I
like,
love
I'm gonna go watch all of them now. But
What?
after that, we just started watching a random thing. There's apparently a Lost remake. Like,
No.
there's a Lost remake and they crash, and I started watching it, and we were like,
Why?
that's exactly what I was. I was like, this is an actual
Really?
thing, and we started watching it, and we're like, wait, are you sure this is a Lost thing? And it's legit. They crash. It starts raining, and they start bitching and moaning, and it was the most boring thing I've ever watched in my life.
A movie or?
No, it's a TV series.
Oh, okay.
It was so bad.
And you voluntarily watched it.
No, well, I just wasn't sure if it was a remake or not. I was
I
just so
don't-
surprised.
I think people would be talking about it.
Yeah, it's just,
What, like recently?
Maybe it
or
was
is
that.
I don't know if it's a few years old or
Make sure it
anything.
isn't just Lost.
Yeah, you sure you weren't just
Wait,
watching
just
Lost?
watching
I could have actually made. I don't know, but either way, I just thought it was so stupid.
Anyone else want to talk about the TV series they've been watching lately or anything?
I need to finish season 2 of Into the Badlands.
I wanna watch that.
I know
I haven't even
it's
started
good.
that.
It's good. There's some parts that are not that great, but overall it's really fun.
I want to watch Nick Frost kick some ass.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say kick some ass, but
Really? He looks pretty cool in what I've seen.
he's cool. But when you
I've
see
seen him
his,
wield some nunchucks.
when you see his character, it's good though. I'm enjoying that.
Anyone else?
That's about
I think we're done.
I just wanted to pitch one show I watched called This Is Us on NBC. You might have seen the ads on it.
They're
The channel.
they're really
Did you watch
terrible,
that?
and
Yeah,
we
it's-
make fun of the
yeah.
ad
I
every
love
time.
that show so much.
This is
No
the show
way.
where one of the ads is this fucking fat guy stands up and then he just falls onto a
He
table.
falls over a table and has like a
It
heart
is
attack.
the
Are you serious? This sounds hilarious.
That's actually a really serious moment in the show.
I know.
Oh, I
and
know. I
It
was
looks
about
so
Why is it
dumb.
so funny?
It's not the type of show I'd watch. It's the type of show like everyone's mum would watch on it.
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Yeah,
at
it's
7
like
o'clock.
bold.
But it's really great. It's got a great cast, and it's just one of those cheesy dramas. But for some reason, I love it. So if you're not watching it, you should.
Look,
The
if we-
pilot is amazing. If you, it leads you one way and then it hits you with this.
I feel like
Nah, man.
I feel like
It's
we
awesome.
should. I feel like we should come back to
Nah,
this.
man,
Like,
Swift-
we should watch
I
some of
wanna
it.
watch-
Nah, man.
You
Swift,
do
Swift
wanna
and
watch
Shit and Fat Pizza was where it at. Do you guys remember that?
I don't
Yes.
even.
Look,
It's the best show ever.
If we're pitching,
It has those, yeah. Oh my god.
if we're pitching shit like this, I'm gonna pitch Australian MasterChef.
This Is Us is a good show.
Watch Australian MasterChef. It's the best show on Australian TV.
The family
right
I
now.
live
I've
with watches
seen-
that every
I
night.
Yeah,
bloody
say,
love
my
MasterChef. I'm
parents-
missing it right now.
My
Just
parents,
this.
my parents legit. They watch what's it called? American. Beverly Hills.
Oh, like,
something
I know
Wives?
210.
No, it's like the
Housewives.
American Housewives or something like that. Desperate Housewives. That's
Yeah.
it. It's just
Ew.
constant
Ew.
cringe.
Man,
But you should watch This Is Us if you're not watching it because it's
No,
amazing.
I'll watch the pilot.
Yeah, watch the pilot. It's
I'll watch the
good.
pilot.
And Sterling K. Brown is in it, and he's gonna be in Black Panther. He was in People vs. OJ. He's
Oh
gonna be in
yeah.
The Predator. He's
Huh.
great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had Predator and I got excited.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's pretty much everything we have to cover this week. So let's go around and do our social medias. You can follow me at Tyler Sorbello on Twitter and follow at What Things Say on Instagram.
Alright, sweet. My name's Declan Connors. You can follow me at Sanctum Creative on Instagram and Vimeo.
Yeah, just at Tannen_Mills on Twitter. That's about it.
I'm at the What Things Pod on Twitter, and you can do something there because I'm definitely managing that page really well. Anything.
Anything to plug yet, Patrick?
Nope,
Alright,
again, nothing
cool.
to plug.
You can follow me at Heartbeat on YouTube and at Heartbeat_edits on Instagram.
I've also just made a mental decision to never plug anything that's Tannen's in the description. So you
Good.
better listen to him.
Cool.
I'm going to put it.
Oh, wait, actually, yes, I will plug something. Go check out my friend's train channel, Train Guy 659.
That sounds
Train
Yeah, man, he uploads videos
Oh.
of Lego trains going through his house.
Oh, awesome,
That sounds
dude.
awesome. That actually sounds pretty sick.
He's got about 60,000 subscribers as of now.
60,000. Get him
Yeah,
to
man.
come on the show,
Wow.
and then you can do some shit with
Featuring
it.
heat. plug us.
Actually, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'll plug him in hopes that he'll plug us.
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
it's just tag him in the video and put him in the tags
He'll
and
do
everything.
he'll do us a favor.
Marketing.
Okay,
Alright.
so that's everything for the news this week. Thank you so much for listening. Follow everyone at all those things. They should be in the description, unless you're Tannen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you, everyone, and we'll catch you up next week.
Bye.
See you later.
Okay, cool.
We did it. There we go.
Okay, can I just quickly point out? I know you. Okay, I don't know why